Hi comic book fans, and welcome to another suddenlycomics.com video. And today I'm going to start a series called Forgotten Classics, where I'm going to talk about comic series that I think are have been forgotten and are underappreciated. And I'm going to start with something from, I think it's 1988, and it's a little mini series called The Weird. Now, what's really nice about this is that it is written by Jim Starlin, Mr. Cosmic himself, who brought us Thanos, and Bernie Wrightson doing the artwork. So, anything with Jim Starlin and Bernie Wrightson can't be all bad. And what's really nice in this series is we get Bernie Wrightson drawing virtually all of the main DC superheroes. We've got Superman, Batman, Doctor Fate, Black Canary, Blue Beetle, Green Lantern. And we've got it's a 4-arc full story, and let's have a look at the covers for these four. The first one is this one, really nice striking cover, and the second one, number 2, again, all this is, you can see Bernie Wrightson has signed them down here. Issue number 3 of The Weird, and issue number 4. So those are the 4 covers for this mini-series. They're quite striking. Some really nice Bernie Wrightson artwork. Got a picture of Jim Starlin here. So Jim Starlin, of course, famous for having created Thanos. And thereafter, whenever he worked for Marvel, whatever he worked on, he always said he was really writing Thanos. So when he took over the writing of Silver Surfer and Silver Surfer number 34, who appeared? Thanos. So there we go, and Jim Starlin still going strong. There we have a young Bernie Wrightson. And unfortunately, we have a slightly older Bernie Wrightson, and unfortunately, Bernie, one of the great horror comic artists, died in 2017. It's a lovely piece of artwork of Swamp Thing by Bernie there, and also I just put this one in here, which is it's by Bernie, and it's a homage, of course, to House of Secrets 93, which was the first appearance of Swamp Thing. Right, anyway, back to The Weird. So, how can I describe the story? Well, I think the best way to do it is to do it using the comic itself, and these panels appeared at the start of issue 3. This boy here is talking to his dog, and his dog is called Patang, and he says, "It's true, Patang, Dad's not dead, but I guess he was dead, but he's not anymore. I guess this must sound awfully confusing. Let me see if I can explain it to you." So this basically gives you a little explanation of what the hell is going on in this comic. Let's enlarge that a bit so we can see it. There was this creature from another dimension called a Zarolat, who ran away from home and came to Earth. He wanted to get away from a bunch of bullies called the Macrolats. Jim Starlin, gotta love him. But this Zarolat didn't have no body, and he was made of energy, see? You can't live on this world unless you've got a body. It's a law, I think. So this Zarolat took over Dad's dead body because Pop wasn't using it anymore. Then the Zarolat, who calls himself the Weird, became Dad, or at least part of him is still Dad. But there's a problem. Dad's molecules are all messed up. They're what you call unstable. Everybody's afraid Dad's going to blow up and take the whole world with him. That's why Superman, the Justice League, and everybody's after him. They want Dad to go away and blow up someplace else. But Dad can't take off until he finds the Jason. He's got to stop the Jason from helping the Macrolats get to Earth. If the Macrolats come here, they'll take over everything, and that won't be good. But don't worry, Dad's going to see that won't happen. I wonder how Dad's going. Right, okay, hope you got that. That's the general plot. So a creature from another dimension has come to Earth to stop some of other creatures from that alternative dimension coming to Earth and taking over Earth. The creature that came to Earth took over the body of this kid's dad, who died in a mugging. Right. And as he says, Superman, Justice League and everybody have spotted that his energy is unstable. He could blow up any moment and destroy the Earth. So that is the plot summary. Okay. Right. Let's have another look at this. Okay, so here we have the lads. And here's the creature, and when it arrives on Earth, it's just in a sort of energy form. We've got Captain Atom, Dr. Fate, Superman, Green Lantern, Johns, Manton Hunter. Anyway, so they spot this energy. They don't know what to do with it. We've also got, oh, hang on a minute. Back. Yeah, we've also got in the Blue Beetle's bug, we've got Blue Beetle, Black Canary and Batman, and somebody called Dr. Yamada. I've no idea who he is. Right. Anyway, here we have the bit where Johns has tracked down the energy. It's been to a genetic research lab, obviously to work out how human DNA works, and then it goes to a funeral parlour. There's this dead man here, and the energy thing nicks the body of the dead man. That was the boy's father that we had talking to us earlier. I think that's him there. Right. Okay, so here we've got really nice picture here, a couple of pages where we've got all the DC heroes involved in this story, and gradually this energy is going to take the shape of a human being, Superman, Dr. Fate, and we can see him forming his body here. Green Lantern's trying to contain the energy, but he's struggling. Yeah, so I just put those two pages together, thought it looked rather nice. Right, so this energy, this thing gets into a human format and it escapes. And here we've got a really cheesy Hollywood style reporter saying, "There you heard it, folks. Superman predicts he'll succeed where the Justice League failed." Superman goes, "Oh, great." And Batman says, "So Superman is bound to succeed where the Justice League failed." That full reporter said that, not me, just more experience. And Green Lantern says, "But you still think you're better than the League, don't you?" Just more experience, Green Lantern. You know where you can shove that experience, pal. Superman says, "I think I should advise you, Batman, that Metropolis has a law about keeping your dog on a leash. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do." Green Lantern says, "Did you hear that crack about dogs and leashes? That was a shot at me, wasn't it? Why, I ought to..." Batman says, "Down, boy." You've got to love the writing here. Super stuff from Jim Starlin. So this is the character who's been created. He is called the Weird. So this is the creature from another dimension, and he's gone to see his the guy whose body he's in. He's gone to see the son because he's got all the guy's memories. So he likes the son. He goes to see the son and explains to him about the macrolats and the dimension he comes from. Really nice image, sort of depicting this alternate dimension. Then here we've got pictures of Superman trying to catch the Weird. So we can see him leaping off a building. Because he's made of energy, he can sort of go through anything. But Superman can follow him. He can leap off buildings and go through anything as well. So the Weird comes out of the pavement, shortly followed by Superman. So quite a lot of this going on. Here's Superman getting hit by the Weird, sends him flying. So he's quite a powerful being. Right, so this thing here is called the Jason, and this is a human being who has been corrupted by the creatures from the other dimension, and he is going to build a bridge so that the baddies can come through, and the Weird is going to try and stop him. So here we get a battle between the Jason and the Weird. Unfortunately, the Weird fails to stop the Jason, and two of the baddies come through from the other dimension and take over the bodies of Superman and a character I think called Nucloid. I can't say I'm too familiar with him, but anyway, that's who they take over the bodies of. And as we can see here, next issue, Armageddon. So here we've got the Weird and the various DC superheroes trying to battle the two. I think they've got macrolats. Who have taken over the bodies of Superman and Nucloid, and you can see that they've got no chance. Dr. Fate has been knocked out, and Nuclon, and the Weird says he expected them to take over the bodies. He was expecting this. Okay, they are extremely evil and destructive, these two, and you can see here they're just going around destroying things just because it releases energy and makes them stronger. So this is bad news. So this guy here is the Weird, who is our goodie from the alternative dimension, tricks them. And he manages to defeat them, but he is still unstable, and the superheroes all concerned that if he explodes, then he's going to destroy the Earth. So he says, right, well, I'm going to take me away to somewhere far away from anywhere, and I can explode and not hurt anybody. So he has a tearful farewell with his son. You can see it's very emotional. They then take him off to a faraway place, far from anywhere. Green Lantern and Superman take him away, and he explodes. And that is the end of the Weird, and that is the end of this little mini-series called The Weird. This is not expensive at all. You can probably go and get all 4 copies of The Weird in good, high, raw condition for less than £10. Thoroughly recommend it. And there we go. This is a forgotten classic. Enough said.